Welcome to the first English Tibian podcast. My name is Ryo, better known as Ryo Crits. And this is the episode 10. This is the first one I'm doing with a guest, and the first one I'm doing with in another language, not with. Look at the guy, he's asking us to PK with him.
Oh man.
Okay, let me introduce you to my first guest. His name is Hale, and he plays in Solidera with me. Say something, Hale.
Hello.
How do you feel of being
Hola.
What do you feel of being my
Hola
first
todo.
guest? Hola a todos. How do you feel being my first guest ever?
I feel great. I can't believe I'm your first guest. I'm kind of setting the bar pretty high. I don't know.
Modesty, that's the first quality I notice on you. Okay. Let's start with regular information from you. What's your real name? When did you start playing?
No, you don't want to know my real name. That's Hale.
Why? I know your real name already. Like your pile name, your first name. You don't have to give you people your full name if you don't want to.
Well.
Hale. Okay. How Hale started to play Tibia? Can you tell us
Okay.
that?
Yeah. So it was like the first time I encountered Tibia, I was at a friend's house. It was like 2002, I think. Yeah, I was in like second grade. And then but I didn't really play it until later. Like one time I was watching Danny Phantom. My brother and I were watching the show, and there was this episode where there's like people were fighting each other like online and shit, and like killing each other. And I was like, oh shit, I want to do that. And then I was like, all right, the only like I'd heard of a game like where you could do that. And I was like, okay, it was Tibia. And so like I got on there and made a character, and then I tried to like start killing people, but then it wouldn't let me because I was in Rook. And then so I had to make a character on a PvP enforced, and then but you couldn't kill people in Rook there either.
Okay, so
So that
you're
was.
telling me this actually I thought, we recorded this episode like two times before. And I
I think it
thought
was just once.
I don't remember, I was drunk. Okay, so the thing is I've heard this story like four times before and it never gets old. I'm here trying not to crack out because it's so funny. Okay, keep going.
No, you couldn't. Like, how are you? How is PvP enforced? Like, you can't even attack anybody on that. Just, I didn't make sense to me. I was like, well, shit. Well, so
Yeah, but you
went
didn't
back
know
to
you
the.
were in Rookguard, so
Yeah, but I couldn't get out of Rook Guard. That shit was impossible. You had to kill monsters.
oh yeah, that's not Hale's thing. You don't
Like,
PvE,
no,
you
dude, that
PvP.
shit. I hated that, dude. I hate killing monsters. I still do. Yeah, I still hate killing monsters.
I know.
This
You
shit's.
like right amount of the necessary experience you need to PK and that's it for you.
I mean, one of these days I'm gonna get to level 666 on my sword.
Ah yeah, I know that for the name.
Yeah. But yeah. Anyway, anyway, like so yeah, despite my best efforts, I like really couldn't kill enough monsters to get to level 8 to get out. So like I just started talking to people in game chat, and then I met some nice people. Messaged them. I was like, look, I need some help. You know,
Kind of help.
like discreet
I
help.
need some help getting out of this town. Can you
Yeah, I
help
need to
me?
get out of I need to get out of here. And then so, they were really nice guys, so they agreed to help me. So I gave them all the necessary information they would need to do so. And
Winks, winks.
no, no wings.
Okay, okay.
But uh yeah, so I would get home every day and hope I would be level 8.
And then one day you got home and you were actually level 8? What happened
No,
there?
I was almost level 8.
Oh, like,
And I was like, okay, I can
I can do this now. I have this.
so I got a wolf. I killed a few wolves, got there, and then my dumbass friend, I guess, convinced me to go to Carlin. I guess
Yeah,
there
of
was
course.
better places to go on my server at the time, which was Jamera, however you want to say that.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I went to Carlin and I went out and like I saw somebody, I attacked him first person I saw. Well, I couldn't at first. It told me I had to close my fist, but I figured out how to do that and then I attacked him.
You're like, yeah, yeah, I'm level 8. I can do
And then
that.
all of a sudden I got surrounded by yellow skulls. Like I
Like,
didn't know what that was. Like I didn't even realize I was white skulled, honestly. Like I just didn't even really know about that.
and
But
how do you pick your vocation?
sorcerer seemed coolest.
Yeah, I know, right? That happens
Yeah.
to me the first time I started playing. But yeah,
That
you
seemed
die
most in
right
the
away.
spirit of what I was trying to do, honestly.
Okay, you died right away. What was your first thought about it? Like, oh god, this sucks. I'm not gonna play this game anymore. This is too much.
No, I was just kind of, I don't even remember actually what I thought. I just responded. I was like, oh, well. I was like, I wasn't actually very surprised. So I was like, okay. I probably should have expected that.
Oh, well, for me it was kind of the same, but I wasn't asking. Oh, okay. I remember I spent like maybe 2 months to get out of Luger because I would play once a week or twice a week, and since I didn't understand a lot of things, I got bored like really fast and stopped playing. I remember I used to do my brother. He told me like you need a lot of money in order to advance. So what you do is like you pick everything you get from monsters and you sell it. And I was like, okay, so I would make loot bags with robes in the root guard. So when I went to Maine, I had 2Ks on my bank account. Well, not on my bank account, but on me. Like I have backpacks with money. And guess what happens?
What?
I left the fucking boat. Like I don't remember if you back then. I started playing in 2010. I don't remember if you got there by boat or by the temple, but I remember I did leave PC in Carling and I died right away. And I lost the 2Ks, which cost me like two
Oh.
months. 2 months!
Where's Jazz for the womp womp?
We need jazz. So I lost everything and I was like, okay, this game sucks. And then my brother was like, oh no, you need to keep going. That 2K is nothing compared to the amount of money you will do in mainland. And I was like, oh, okay, let's do this. A week later, I was level 6 with no equipment. Because I kept dying and dying and dying. Until he said, don't leave PC anymore until you understand the game. Because otherwise you will get back to Rook. Stop dying. Don't do anything. Let's play an odd server. So I said, okay. And then I went and played an odd server for like 2 years. And when I came back to Tibia, I knew how to level, how to fight, and everything. It was like way easier that way.
Wow, so you had kind of a slow start.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, I mean,
I think by 2012, no, 2011, I got my first like serious character.
and you're good now. That's crazy. I
Yeah,
started in fucking 2005, and you're
wait, I'm
yeah, you're doing
good.
pretty good. I
Yeah,
mean,
but we're good
good
at
enough.
different things. I'm good with PvE, but
Taught me something today.
you're good with PvP. Like it's way different, and I know so much people like me. Like I would just hunt with these warmongers, and I said, okay, what the fuck? In my mind, I'm like, what the fuck is this guy even doing? And then I say, okay, he got level 600 and he's good, but he's just not good with fucking PvE. Like I think maybe it's easier because you don't have the pressure of something that can outsmart you. Like monsters can't fuck you,
Oh, I've been the
but
victim
people
of
do.
monsters so many times. I almost hate going hunting. I almost hate PKing in hunting spots.
Like you won't run Rushmore.
I
You
will,
will.
but I don't like to.
I don't like it either. I remember the first time Lushamu came up, I still was playing Tibia and fighting war, and I would never was I was never like hyped to go there and get people and PK them. I was like, mm-mm, no, no, thank you. And I don't think I'll do it now. I don't think I'll do it now. Can you tell me more about your guild in Soliera? The
Yeah,
grapes?
yeah. I mean, well, you pretty much know all about it, but
Yeah, but I
you know,
want
we
people
like to
to know.
PK. Yeah, of course. I want everybody to know that we like to PK here. You know, we hang out and sometimes near hunting spots to my dismay, but also near potion shops and NPCs and stuff. And you know, we kill unsuspecting players. It's fun.
How long have you been with this guild? Like, how long have you been playing this way with this same group of people?
Oh man, we've been doing the same shit for like 3 years at the same spots. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's just
well, I started playing a meta almost 2 years ago, and you guys were already a thing. I remember.
yeah,
Actually,
it's
I'd say we started at the same time because I started 3 years ago. So that
like
means, yeah,
I know it kind of sounds repetitive, but you know, it's just fun just getting people in those spots.
the
It
most
really
like
never gets old.
yeah. And people keeps falling. Like you've been playing in this server for such a long time and you still fall for that. Like everyone knows you guys PK in these spots. And still people go there like they might not be there. And they
and
are
then
fucking
and then we
always
start
there.
fights. We start fights with neutral guilds and stuff, and then they like all yell on us, and then we just like we put the moves on them.
You know what I like the most about Grapes? That I can recognize a lot of people that joined the guild after they hated you guys first.
Oh yeah, I
I,
mean,
I
when we
know just
PK
from
people, it's
people.
really it's not personal. I mean, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Go
I know.
ahead.
It's I've known people in Solidera that are like straight neutrals, and you guys turned them into the dark side. But yeah, what were you saying about not getting things personal?
Yeah, like when we PK, like usually it's not like it's opportunistic. We don't really hunt people down, or I mean sometimes we do, but that's not usually what it is. So like a lot of the people that we end up killing, it's just like they're cool, and then we talk to them, and then they like to PK, and then that kind of goes from there.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
We even tried to kill Zazzle.
Okay, can you explain me that? Because I remember Sassel, but then I remember someone had a beef with Sassel. So I don't know which side he really is. Like I never know.
I don't know who had a beef with Zazzle, but
I don't remember
I'll
either.
tell you about how if you want to know how I met Zazzle.
Yeah,
It's
sure.
like so I thought I just saw him log in one day and be like part of Combo Squad, which was like what I thought at the time was like a direct descendant of WGO. Like I thought that that was what it was, just like the same people from WGO. But like he was just this like level 50 RP, and I was just like, what a noob. And my brother and I were like, what a noob. And then so like we trapped him in the potion shop, and then like he called all of those WGO motherfuckers
What's
in. And
WGL? Another guild?
War Guild One, it was like formed a long time ago to like for fun, and then it ended up like fighting respect.
Oh, okay, okay.
And then those are a lot of the people that are in O's now. Like you see a lot of people around with WGO in their name.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, like you see Chucky WGO, we got him, Zazzle and Bailey. They were both in WGO. I was
Oh,
never
okay.
really in WGO, but like Combo Squad wasn't really WGO. So, but like it was some people from it.
Oh, okay, okay. So
So
you
like
met him. How do you met him?
that's how I met him because he was in Combo Squad, and then like I ended up getting
Connect
through
by
Sort
him?
Game. You know Sort Game.
Yeah, I know him.
Like he was a noob at the time, and I was helping him, and he was like getting PK'd, and my brother and I were like PKers in Venora, and some shit was going down in Venora, so like we protected him there and like killed Sir Vampiro or some shit, and then like ended up meeting Mags, and Mags like kind of like helped us out in the fight, so we just kind of like started fighting with him, and then that's how we met Zazzle.
Oh. Which is the oldest member you remember from Grape Legion?
From Grape, oh shit, we have like so obviously my brother and I,
Yeah, yeah.
and then like Neryl was a founding member, if you know him.
Yeah, I've seen him. He's Wahi's husband, right? Or am I wrong?
No, 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 that's not that's Smoke.
Oh,
But
okay, yeah, yeah.
Neryl is like he's got Alatora, I know,
Yeah, I know
and
who Neryl
Dadoth.
is. I've seen
He's
him.
got a lot of characters.
Hmm.
But anyway, like, and then also Britt, you know Britt.
Yeah, I know her.
Almashia, she helped initially Vice, and then
You logged that of Tibiano.
yeah, so and then Match.
So she has been with Grapes for a long time.
Yeah, she has.
Oh,
But you know
that's so
Match, right?
nice. Match? Yeah, I've seen him.
Yeah, he was the other one.
Oh, okay. What do you guys do back then? Did you kill the same amount of people, or you'd say your
We
game
killed
has
much
improved?
lower levels. Like we just fought with smaller guilds and like we were killed much lower levels. Like we thought it was cool to kill like anybody like over level 80 and shit. Like we kill like anybody near 100 pretty much.
Yeah, I know. And I had another question for you. What do you think? Like, what's your main, your? It's not main the word I'm looking for. What's your opinion? Let's say that. What's your opinion on the PvP changes from the classic to how it is now?
Oh, I love the way it is now. I'm one of the few people that I know who loves the way it is now.
Okay, why? 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 I wanna listen to this.
Okay, well, I wish we had someone in here who really liked the old way, so we could fucking duke it out. Because like I've done it so many times. Do you like the old way?
I do like the old way.
Oh, let's duke it out right now, please.
Okay, yeah, sure.
All right, I'll start. Fine. Um, I love how you can't walk through people who have nothing to do with your battle situation, or how you can't like block people who have nothing to do with your battle situation. Oh look, a match will be.
Oh, match. So yeah, you can do that, but the thing is, you still can get bugged by people who's not in your PvP situation. Unblocked by
If
people.
you can get blocked by people, if you're a co-aggressor, yeah, you can get blocked, but you're still you're in half a PvP situation with those people. Like if you yellow on somebody and someone else yellows on that person, and then yeah, they can
Not
block you.
really, not really. Like, okay, let's say there's an SQM, free SQM below, no. Yeah, below you. And then someone tries to push you, but I take that place. And I have no PvP situation. I'm blocking someone. Or like sometimes you guys tell me like, oh, boo boo, stand on the walls. I'm blocking someone.
Yeah, but that's indirect. It's not yeah, that's less. I'll admit that that's a little bit bullshit,
It gives you
but
more
I like
like,
that.
okay, it gives you more to think about when you're in a PvP situation. You gotta be more smart, like more conscious about what you're doing. than in all PvP, but it's still kind of the same. Give me
I think
another
it's
reason.
I think that that's better than random noobs being able to shoot magic walls that nobody can walk on.
Well, yeah, I remember that. I used to do that a lot.
Because then people can just do that, and then
that's
it's
how
like
I.
that sucks. Like
That's why I like it, cause I used to do that a lot.
I would rather be able to stand on yellow magic walls and even have my enemies be able to stand on yellow magic walls than everybody just be able to shoot a bunch of fucking magic walls and just like I don't know. I don't like it. I think that the yellow magic walls are it's more it's more open. It's good for open PvP. Like, hardcore PvP is different.
Yeah, I know what you mean, but fuck that. I that's they took me. They took my phone out of the war with that. Then I hate that you can walk through people. I hate that. Maybe like the only thing I consider good is friendly fire because it had a good impact on PvP, on everything, but mostly on PvP. I'd say because well, not mostly because actually it's more useful in PvE. But the thing with that and PvP is like you feel more safe when you're hunting. In the past, you were always like trying not to shoot someone that all of a sudden comes up your screen. That's the only good thing I can say about the PvP nowadays. So you gotta try harder to convince me.
Oh man, what about being able to UE combo without like fucking blowing each other up?
That's friendly fire. That's what I just said. It's the only thing I like.
It's I know, but
I
that's the
left you.
only thing. That's the only thing you like.
Yeah, that's the only thing I like. Let's see. Okay. I will tell you what I don't like, and you will tell me a reason why I should like it.
Okay.
Okay, I don't like that you can fucking stack magic walls. That has no sense. And you can be blocked by makers for a whole day if they want to and if they have enough magic walls on them. Like, I don't remember, I don't know if you know, but because you're not a quest people, but when that quest from October, the Lightbeater event happened, they fucked up the event by blocking one of the torches with makers for 3 hours straight. Do you know what that means? Fucking 3 hours stacking fucking magic walls? That's why I don't like it.
Yeah, and I totally understand that. Like, that's some bullshit. It really is.
So you pretty much think, you would say PvP now is better. I think what you
Still
like
gonna tell you what
most.
I like about it.
I'm gonna tell you what you like about it, the PvP system, because it gives you way more frags than it used to be before. I think so. Why are you so quiet?
It does. No, I'm thinking it does have a really. It does have so. Um, it does give you a lot more frags, but
Yeah, because you can just help killing someone and not get 100% of a frag.
we have a really small team, and the magic wall stacking is really important for us to keep like a trap because we don't have that many people.
Oh yeah, that you came back. You were thinking about it, didn't you? You were like going on about it, like okay, I need to think why I like it more.
Yeah, I definitely like pretty much. I feel like the open PvP system that's on open PvP is designed really well. Like, I think it has flaws, but I think they're kind of necessary. It could be improved, but I'm not really sure how. I don't
What
think
would you
that
do? Like, do you think you would do something to it? Like, there's any time that you're watching at your place or you're actually PvPing and you say, okay, this should be way better if they do this to this specific feature.
There's definitely cool things I think they could add. Like, I would like cooler things for lower levels. Like, but there's not really changes to the core PvP system I would make. Like, I think that all of the aggression rules and like the walking through people things, I think that that's all solid. Like, I think that they could make content changes that would be cool, but I don't really have any like desires for like the core PvP system. It maybe could be improved, but I don't know. I don't know what I would do. Think it's pretty tight.
I know what you mean. Like, I wouldn't change the way PvE is designed right now, which is the feature I enjoy the most of the game. But I would change a lot of other things, like technical details. Because TV is supposed to be a game with not much like requirements from your computer, but it's getting into that level. And if you see, like the graphics are actually the same. It's a 2D game, but it still demands even more with when time passes. Like, I don't know. That's the only like thing I have to complain about. But other than that, I really enjoy playing. I've been enjoying this game for over 10 years.
The thing I like the most is like walking through each other's magic walls and shooting through each other's magic walls. I know it's kind of cheap, but like it's so much fun.
But this, what? How do you plan on getting seats on your mage if you need PvP?
I'm
Oh, I
waiting for
think
the 10x XP boost from the store.
if
I'm
they
sure they'll
ever
put it
do.
out.
Yeah, you think so?
No, I'm just kidding, but I don't know. I'll do it. I'll chip away at it.
That was sarcasm, but you can get it in. If you really commit to it, playing your 2 hours of stamina, you can get it in less than 6 months. It's not that
Less.
much. Yeah, in
I
less.
could get no. Okay. I mean, for 2 hours a day, I could get that level in less than 6 months.
Yeah, definitely. What you gotta do is like buy one boost every day.
Okay.
Select your praise with experience praise for both, and if you have enough money, pay the third window for the praise, and then if you go to a respawn with 3 monsters, then you put one on each, and that's it. You will get levels like crazy. And if you commit, like you can get in a double EXP weekend, play the whole weekend, and get a whole bunch of levels, and then rest for the next week. You'll get it like I'd say 3, 4 levels a day if you do it that way. Until at least 400 when the rate for 2 hours of stamina is less because it demands more experience, but still at max experience per hour at this level you can get 3 levels in 2 hours. And then imagine 3 levels in 2 hours. If I do
Damn.
that every day in 1 month, I'm 500. If I had the money, I'll do it, but poor people. So
Think
yeah,
you think I could get the spots all the time?
that's another thing. But if you find a really good spot, there are several good spots that you can pick, and if you get a really good schedule, then yeah, you can get a spot every day. Cause I was always neutral. I was half hunted, and I still took a lot of levels. Cause we figured out the hours where people went to these spawns to hunt. And then we were like, okay, at this hour, Pekkas the last is gonna be here, so he's gonna kick us out. And we pretty much catch the hours that it was busy, and then we started playing in the hours that it wasn't. And then boom, a lot of levels. Or just go to prison, man. Prison -3 is never fully taken. That spawn, like they updated this thing, their respawn rate. After that update, That spawn is crazy. Like you can always take one side of it and you will make a lot of experience. It's not that it's not that hard. I can see myself teaching a hail how to
Yeah,
level.
you could totally because like I'm just like thinking about it right now. I'm like that's totally alien to me.
and
Grinding
and
like
you
that.
fucking
This is the
thinking like
highest level I've ever had. You see this?
you thinking like, oh, I'm never gonna do that. That's I used to be like you. My when I
152.
got deleted, and when I came back to Tibia, I leveled a character up to 10, to 100, and then I joined War, and then I stopped playing. Then one day I was like, okay, War is over, I can play again. I got level 150, and I started PKing people until I retired for a few years. Then I came back here, and that level 150 is still on my main server. That was my main character, the one that everyone knows me for. And then I started playing here, and I said, okay, someone gave me, you know, the reason why I stayed here is because someone, like a friend of mine, gave me Assassin Full, and that's my favorite outfit. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna level this character.
I totally had the wrong idea about you for a while.
Why?
I just didn't know what I was thinking because like I just thought that you had went with them pretty much. I didn't know you'd stayed.
No, I didn't. I didn't left this server. I never left this server. I refused for a long time, and I have um a lot of servers I can go. I don't leave this server because I know it too well, and I know the people here. I don't want to start all over. I don't like changes, but I have
Yeah,
several places to be and like have a good team. Be in in a dominado guild, or go to a place and just a straight fight war, or be a neutral in another place. I have several, like all the options you can have, but I don't want to. I love Solidera. I love the mess Solidera is.
me too.
I wish I could take everyone with me to a server all for us. Like, okay, we're gonna be here killing people and no one will fuck with us.
I got all 20 of my characters on this server. I'm not fucking going anywhere.
See, that's what I mean. Then I have like 5 makers. No, it's too much. Then I have my house. I'm never gonna leave this server, I think. I will retire before leaving Solidera. So, Hale, what do you think about our little conversation today? Did you like being my first guest?
I do.
Do you think you will be down to do this more often with me?
Yes, yeah, definitely. I'm glad you had me on your podcast. It's awesome.
And maybe invite another gray people.
Oh, I think so many people in Grape would love to come on here. It
I
would
would
be,
love
I think it would be great to get a couple of us in here at the
to.
same time,
Yeah,
honestly.
like girls like Bailey.
Oh shit, you gotta
five
get Bailey
minutes
in here.
Bailey. Yeah, 5 minutes Bailey. He'll be here for 5 minutes and then he'll say, "Bye, Lady Mass," and jump out. Fucking Bailey's so funny. But yeah, I will totally. You know, I told you before that I wanna do this. So I would like to for you to tell people like your social networks, how they can get in contact with you.
Yeah, the best way probably. Well, you can get at me on Reddit, like at Hail Grape Legion, and also you can do Instagram, Hail Grape Legion. Make a fucking make a fucking character on Solidera and message Hail.
Make a hail and Solidera message hail.
Um, let's see. I think Discord's hard. Like, I think you have to have my number, so I don't know that off the top of my head. But like, if you make a character on Solidera and you can easily get our Discord. I don't know what it
Yeah,
is off the top of my head,
and you
but
can message hail and he will
if you
give you
wanna,
PvP experience.
If you want, Ryo, I will give you my Discord tag after I can figure out what it is,
Yeah,
and
sure.
then you can put it on like the tag or whatever.
All our social networks, fucking English, will be in the description of this podcast. And you guys can check us out on them and maybe following us, and maybe that way you'll know when we do another English podcast. So this was it for today. I want to thank you if you came this far here in my conversation. Then I want to thank you for that, and I want to invite you to join my social networks. At Riot Grids. Sorry, Spanish. At Riot Grids in Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, I think, but I don't use Twitter. And then you can follow El Podcast Tibiano with only one T .com, which is our main website, or El Podcast Tibiano in Instagram and in Facebook. Thank you for listening us. Until the next one. Bye.